What's up guys, Mighty Lubu here, back with some more Shadowverse. Now guys, thank you so much for all the likes and all the subscribing. I really appreciate that a lot. So today we have some swordcraft gameplay for you. I'm playing some Commander Sword, which is one of the top tier decks if I'm not mistaken. It's really good, man, but we do have to appreciate this style of deck because if you go back a few expansions and you think of swordcraft, it was always very aggro, just using minions with storm, rushing down your opponent, hit him in the face, playing like for example ninjas with ambush, and just basically winning the game just by ignoring your opponent and just hit him in the face as much as possible. But with these commanders now that are really buffed and you know, just have a lot more synergy, we're able to play a more slow-paced game, a lot of more minion-on-minion combat, which is pretty something I can really appreciate. It's a lot more exciting that way. So we have, you know, a lot of variations. Some people are trying out different cards, so these two style of decks are pretty cool. Definitely the Cavalier, one of the cards that's pretty good, especially for a Commander Sword style deck, since you get all these followers. And usually on turn 5 you want to play that Luminous Mage since he's so powerful.
You and I, knight.
My sword brings hope. So here we go. He gets the nice trade. So he's definitely ahead on the board, so I have to catch up to him. So I play my own. Although of course I'm evolving Luminous Mage herself. I don't really need the attack, and we want to get rid of that one. So yeah, there's a lot more minion combat. We got more commander support, which is nice. Can appreciate that. And some of the new cards too are pretty good. The loss of Albert has not made the deck weaker. It's still strong as ever, which is pretty cool, man. Now you don't rely on Albert, you rely on other commanders helping each other out in order to win. So here I place Celia as a 2/2. We do need the pressure. I can't go into a turn without having multiple followers in play, especially going onto his turn 7. If he has Arthur here, then I'm a lot more behind than if I didn't have a 2/2 there. So here, as you can see, thanks to these 2 followers, I'm able to remove a ward and attack one of his followers that's hiding behind ward. So here he comes. In the name of glory. Arthur, man, gotta love his voice. Here I did a big mistake though. Big mistake. I don't know. Definitely a lesson learned. I should have killed the commander. I don't know what I was thinking. I left this alive, you know, until his turn 8. So now he gets to draw cards for free. Man, I got punished. So yeah, I definitely have to play around this. But in the past, you always play around commanders. Make sure to remove the commanders. Use that Lancer, get rid of that creature there. Alright, so you know, we're still ahead on board. We have that board pressure.
The battle is far from over. Don't get too carried away.
Oh, he's gonna play his Val's Magician. Oh, the magical marksman. Yeah, that doesn't make right. Anyway, he gives you a spell for 5, or you can get the 1 mana spell. The 5/1 just vanishes, and the 1 mana spell just destroys somebody with 3 defense or less.
I must return.
Okay, we got some. We flooded the board. We got some pressure. And he brings his stuff out. Jeez, look at all these creatures. Gone. Alright, so now I basically have to hope that my strategy of doing the same play over and over with the queens is good enough to pressure him out. It's pretty expensive, man. Definitely Commander Sword is one of the decks that, you know, it does use a lot of legendaries.
I must return.
Although you could play without the castle, it's possible. You could probably try Wilfred, or just, I don't know, going for like a different legendary. Maybe you have Gwaine could help. Or Barbosa, he could be an option as well. He's pretty annoying.
Your Majesty.
Alright, so here we go. I have to get rid of that Bane.
At your service.
I want my Flame General to be alive.
Twilight.
So here we go. Our Hedgehog is really powerful. And we got the Black Wing. What? My board is protected. It can't be AoE'd.
Your fate's been set.
All burned out.
Here, I'm not sure. At this point, the Hedgehog is so strong that wouldn't it be better to just destroy the Hedgehog?
Victory is right before our eyes.
That Hedgehog alone can win games if he's not kept under control. Anyways, at this point, we did destroy. This is another mistake I did. Lesson is learned. I went face with the 1-2 where I could have just traded him to the 2-2. He does have the clash effect, so.
I should have foreseen this.
But thankfully he didn't have another castle there. It would have been I guess a much longer game had he had it there. Anyway, that was GG. But the next match I'm gonna show is up against Haven, and Haven is definitely another top tier deck that's pretty annoying, man. Haven has a lot of AoEs and has multiple win conditions now. They have Lion, or they can beat you with Edge Eyes. It depends on the playstyle of the opponent. Some people play Edge Eyes, some don't. There's many variations of Haven, so it's pretty versatile deck and expensive. It's probably the most expensive deck in the expansion, to be honest. Yeah, because in the past it was always Dragon. Dragon was always the most expensive thing, expensive deck, and it was insane. But now it's Haven. They have Snow White, they have the 3-mana John, they have the 6-mana John, they have the Heavenly Knight, they have Edge Eyes. Holy hell! And some of them even play the what is it? The 1/3 on turn 6, if I believe. Yeah. But it just has so many legendaries. Jeez. But anyway, my opponent there had the answer for everything. He banished and he had the Snow White on curve.
This holy fragment.
So here comes the Peace Weaver. This card doesn't seem annoying, but it's pretty annoying since it gives him the Lion Crystals. And as you guys are gonna see, Lion Crystals are cheap. Oh my goodness, get him out of here. I can't stand that card. Alright, so you guys are gonna see why that card is cheap. Especially when you play the Temple of Holy Lion. Once you play this, if you have a second copy of the Temple of Holy Lion, you just win the game. Well, in this specific situation, I don't have much pressure. As you can see, I just played the best card that I could just almost every single turn, with the exception of Lux, I guess. But I have to answer his Lion, and if I don't, he'll just play more Lions. So basically, you have to answer the Lions that he's gonna keep getting non-stop. So here, I don't know. If had I evolved the girl right here, Celia, he would have just John and just AoE my board. So I was playing around that. But look at this. He just gets his play points back. And he doesn't need to evolve. There's no need for him to trade. So yeah, that was pretty annoying. So yeah, so we're doing okay here. We do have some board control, and we're able to clear this. But now my creatures are so weak to AoE. So here comes Dark John. Say goodbye to my boy.
Away with you, trespasser!
And as you can see, for right now, my only way of clearing this is to play Lancer, and that's not a lot of pressure. So here we have this. So we have two 2/2s on the field. But then he gets to play Lions. What? This is cheese. Like, you shouldn't be able to have two of the same amulets on the same field. there's no counterplay to that. He just plays removal and lions. So there's no way I can compete with this. So at this point, it's checkmate. So yeah, that's just to showcase that deck, which is pretty powerful, and you know, for you guys to see out there that Haven has some insane card. Well, the lion version of it does pretty insane. Just because that setup of having double amulets, should they have it, is pretty sick. Of course, if you only had one amulet, I would be able to keep up somewhat, but it wouldn't have been as, what do you call it? He wouldn't have had that much pressure in one turn. But because he had two amulets, he's basically wrecking there. So anyway, this is against another sword player, but his deck is a lot different. He's playing support cannons with defensive commanders, like Melissa, for example. So yeah, my deck has Arthur, and the strategy basically flooding the board. So yeah, let's just see what happens here. So here we drop the Flame General behind a ward. At this point, I'm thinking, wait a second. If he has no removal for the Flame General, it's GG. So here I thought, okay, it's GG. There's no way. That's it. I win. A Flame General, and then on a turn 4 frontline Cavalier with evolution. What? Had he been a regular, what do you call it, swordcraft deck, not support cannon, he would have just lost on the spot here. And then on top of this, even more insulting, he plays support cannon on this board. So I'm thinking there's no way he's gonna be able to catch up in tempo. There's no way he's gonna be able to catch up in tempo. He's way too behind. Alright, so we push for a lot of damage here. Put in a lot, but then he has this. Now that was a lucky shot. Had he hit the 3-5 or the 1-4, he would have definitely been a lot more behind. Yeah, these shots were pretty sick here.
Forgive me.
I guess it didn't get any worse because it didn't kill the Flame General, but he's able to catch up in pressure here.
Don't get too carried away.
Alright, here we get the Holy Bomb, so hopefully we can remove the support cannon whenever he's not putting any pressure.
Will I use something?
There's no missing when you're this close.
Here we get to remove his commander there. Go face.
My apologies.
So yeah, I have a lot of pressure on board, so I was thinking there's no way he could catch up. Of course, he hits the one creature that matters. He gets rid of that guy.
Is that the best you can do?
So yeah, he got a lot of pretty lucky shots with these support cannon. So now I'm behind, and whenever he plays something, he's gonna destroy it.
Victory is right before our eyes.
Alright, so he removes my Lancer. I used my Lancer to remove that. That's fine. But then he drops Melissa. What? Here I'm just headbanging myself like, no! I lose my Lancer, so I have no way to remove this.
This will just take a second.
Right, so we get rid of
I
that.
must return back to my home.
Here I trade because I don't want my board to get AoE down by this dude with the 3-mana removal guy.
At your service.
So far away. Not like this.
So I think I did draw him here. Let me see. Did I? Well, probably the turn after.
Dark clouds be dispersed.
Here I could have played probably the card of council, but we do need some more card draw here. Otherwise, he's just gonna run me down.
I got the
He comes rolling.
weight.
Oh my god. See, as you can see right now, he's just putting up all these wards, and the support cannon is coming back. What? I was shaking in my boots. Now, this is a card I did remove from the deck. I was just testing it out to some turn. Since so many people are playing amulets, I was just testing it out. But I'm not sure if it's too good. Overall, I wasn't too impressed with the results.
Anybody smell ogre? No.
So here we
I
go.
ride the incorruptible blade.
Another Roland.
Fire, fire!
Oh my goodness. So at this point I'm thinking, man, am I gonna lose this game? What? Did you see my board on turn,
Majesty is
The
what is it,
battle
turn
is far
6
from over.
or 5? It was insane. And he came back?
Just
What?
fire!
Here we finally get a lucky
Majesty,
RNG. We can kill
Your Majesty.
one of the creatures that I hated.
Held high.
Bow it down.
Well,
Of course. Fire, fire.
You and I, knight.
But not sure if you guys see it, but we do have lethal. Luminous Mage
Turn the power of hope to
into
light.
the Sky Commander
This
Seal.
blade is yours.
Now that was an
Celebrate
epic
the beginning
ending to
of the
this
end.
barrage. And we finally pulled through.
An exemplary battle.
Nice. Damn, he had me on the ropes, but we came in through. Finally get from underneath all that pressure. But anyways, I'm gonna showcase the deck before I leave you guys off with the video. So we're here. Let's go to deck list. For right now, I don't have 3 copies of the Sky Castle, so should I had the 2 more copies, I could remove some of the 2-drops. Remove some of the 2-drops so you can put in more late game. But for now, this works for me and it's pretty good. The scores is different variations. You can make your deck more aggressive or have more AoE. It just depends on your playstyle or what you're playing on the ladder. So yeah, this is what I have right now. Take a good look, and anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave likes and all that good stuff, and it's been me, Mighty, and I'm out. Peace.